metro Atlanta area, you had kids going to school. Now they're stuck. They can't get home. If your kid's stuck, you can't get home. Let us hear from you. 404-872-0750. 1-800-WSB Talk. We're going to do something different tonight. Mostly not politics. You know, the Captain BS is going to go to the Parliament of Wars tonight and give us State of the Union speech. We don't really care about that. I mean, people are going to be talking about it in 3 or 4 days anyway. They'll be back to something else. But we've got snow and traffic gridlock. My buddy Clayton sent me a screenshot from his iPad earlier of just Google Maps. And it looks more like I think it was Mark or Doug, one commented back that it looked like zombie apocalypse. I mean, just red and black lines everywhere. The main streets are bad, the secondary streets are bad, everything is bad. It's just not good out there. Well, how bad is it? Let's go to Tony in Kennesaw. You're up next, Tony, on WSB. Welcome. Tony, you there? Tony waited for so long he had to go away, I guess. My goodness. Patrick in Canton, where are you? Patrick? Patrick's gone too. All right. Well, we won't worry about those phone calls right now. And my mother's calling me on my cell phone as I'm coming on early. I tell you what. Somebody better go check the sliders, too, in the studio. Maybe that's why we can't hear people on the phones. In any event, we've got bad weather and we've got bad traffic. So we're going to preempt the President's State of the Union. Things are in such flux here with the weather. We're not even sure tonight that we're going to be running the State of the Union. It depends on what the weather does. And that's one reason we're in the situation with the schools, is because so many of the school systems thought that the bulk of the weather was going to hit in middle Georgia. They thought they could get kids in and out of school before the weather came. Well, the weather sped up. It got here sooner. It went further north with the snow and the amount of snow. So you've got people in middle Georgia didn't go to school today, and it didn't even start right. I mean, in Macon, the drizzle did not even start until after 1 o'clock today. It's now sleeting. It's now starting to leave little lumps on the ground, but it's still melting to some degree. There's going to be terrible ice, by the way, because of it. It's miserable out there. We're going to spend a lot of time on weather and traffic. We'll take your phone calls as well as someone turns the volume up on the phones. That's apparently what's the problem. Right now, though, let's step out to Captain Herb is in the northern suburbs. Captain Herb, just a winter wonderland out there?
There it is at a 420 at Newstock WSB. The winter weather watch, travelers advisory, gridlock warning in effect for Metro Atlanta. It looks like that ramp is once again blocked down the south side. Just saw this tanker truck. He slid into another tractor trailer that was stalled on that ramp. Couldn't get up with the ice and the snow. And I see one car must have four-wheel drive going around in the emergency lane to get by on that ramp. But north and southbound I-85, 285 interchange, that's below Hartsfield-Jackson Airport with that area concerned. Gridlock warning still in effect for I-75 northbound. And for Northside Drive, Cobb Parkway, Highway 41, traveling through downtown Atlanta, all the way up north of Cartersville into the Calhoun area toward Tennessee. The north and southbound delays and gridlock continues on 575 as well, north of Canton and the L&J area all the way back to the 575 split. What's the latest 400 reductor, Bob?
400 coast, both directions. First off, northbound, terrible from I-85 all the way up past Highway 20 and coming almost to the really past the 369 traffic light. Southbound just as bad all the way from that area down into the Buckhead region and surface streets in Sandy Springs. I've gotten over and over again tweets and calls of anywhere from 2 to 3 hours for people just going a mile or two, say on Peachtree, Dunwoody, or Abernathy Road in that area. Also getting reports that the intersection Johnson Ferry and Riverside traffic has not moved in about 3 hours, and Good Samaritans are actually going out to treat the ice that's in that area that's on the Chattahoochee River Bridge. Mark here on Northeast 85 North Jan leaving